Hello everyone, welcome to another Driven by Lee video. As you can see from the intro, I've just been to Colchester to drop a car off to a customer, and now I am on the A14 heading towards Long Stratton. Just been past a Ferrari and Porsche dealer in Colchester, which is always a bit of a highlight. Interestingly, that is where my Porsche GT3 came from, so yeah. Anyway, so what we're going to Long Stratton for? I don't know if you can remember, guys, which you should be able to, but before Christmas, I dropped my Lotus Emira off to the most magical place, Stratton Motor Company, my favourite place in the world, to have some warranty work done. As you know, I've had the car from new. It's had a few little issues, hardly any. The car is magnificent. I know people have moaned about Lotus build quality, but mine's been fantastic. But anyway, I'll touch on that a little bit later in the video. But my friend Daniel Phelps, senior technician there, and another friend of mine, Stephen Dalgleish, who owns Class Windscreens, have done all the work needed on the car. So I am now going to go and collect it on the way back home because I've got an empty trailer. So why not? Also, look at the weather. It's glorious, sunny, still salt on the road, hence I'm collecting a car on the trailer, because they have the Lotus Emira has the most beautiful aluminium floor pan, and it would be sacrilege to ruin that with salt, because as you know, when salt mixed with aluminium corrodes it and they look awful, and I can't bear that. And my car is technically away for winter in the garage. It went away November time, early November, and we're probably staying there till March, so I just don't want any salt or any water on it whatsoever. So I am now about an hour away from Long Stratton. So what I will do is have my coffee, which obviously I got from the machine, as you see, and it's not too bad. I'll just have a quick sip. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's actually a latte, but same. So guys, we're now in Long Stratton on the new kind of bypass thing that goes around Long Stratton. First time I've been on here to Long Stratton. I think we're going to be going in the wrong end. So we're going to be going in the wrong end, so we won't be able to go past the showroom, but we will on the way back, and we will try to cover some of that in the video, because the showroom at Stratton Motor Company, like I said in the previous video to this, part one of this video, the cars are incredible. Yeah, I'm just like a kid in a toy shop. It is incredible, honestly. I absolutely love this place. I am going to ask them if we can do a video, maybe in the showroom, to show some of their stock. I don't think dealerships are like this anymore. Certainly the modern dealerships are nothing like this. We certainly don't know how to treat people like how Stratton does. But yeah, I don't know if you can see on the camera. It's literally just over there with a Shell garage, selling the best fuel that we like, the 98 octane or 99 octane. And we are now about to go in. Obviously, as soon as I go in, guys, I'm going to have to turn the camera off, but I will show us loading and unloading. See what cars are in here. Oh, there's my... no. There isn't my Lotus Emira. There is a Lotus Emira there, but it's not my one. Look at that, guys. Doesn't that look pretty? Looks nice with the silver wheels. Next to a lovely Aston Martin, but it's not mine. But I'm going to have to turn the cameras off now, guys. I will turn them back on when we start loading up. As you can see, guys, we've got the Lotus on board, and we are now going back to the Batcave. Oh my days, I keep saying, but those cars at Stratton are just insane. What is good news? This been speaking to Daniel, my friend, who's top technician there, who done the work on the car. Obviously, first of all, the work that they've carried out on the Lotus is first class. Him and my mate Steve from Class Windscreens who fit the new screen. The work is just exceptional. It honestly is exceptional. They just do things right. They look after the cars. My Lotus has been kept inside the whole time it's been there. If anything, is cleaner now than when I dropped it off to them, and obviously I dropped it off to them really clean. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And yeah, but interestingly, Daniel said that after Christmas we can do a little bit of filming with some of their Aston Martins that they've got. So, and you know from a previous video I done how much I do love an Aston Martin. So yeah, that is going to be really good. So thanks again, Daniel. Thanks again, Stratton Motor Company. And big thank you to Steve at Class Windscreens. Absolutely faultless. You wouldn't know they've touched the car. Yeah, they're the guys. If you've got a Lotus, they're your guys. Trust me, they are your guys. Or an Aston. Yeah, so we are now heading back to the garage. Not a whole lot to report. I will do the unloading so you can see it unload, and I'll put it back in the garage. It is quite a short video this week, guys, because there's not a whole lot to say. What we will do though, the Lotus is due a service in March. Yes, I could have got it done now, but it's too soon, and I like it all to kind of coincide with each other in the service bit. So in March is due a service. So ironically, it's now being transported to my garage on the trailer. It's not going to be not used over winter, like I said. And then it'll be transported straight back to Stratton, probably on a trailer, depending on the weather, in March for them to do a service on it. And yeah, and then we need to start planning some trips with it, because we're definitely going to be using the Lotus a lot more this year. We didn't actually use it much at all last year. We went to one Lotus event in Scotland. And the year before, I actually went to the Swiss Alps in it to run it in, and that was just terrific. It was the best car ever for a road trip like that. So yeah, I'm thinking something special after a service in March, maybe end of March, early April. I have got a track day with JM on cars in March, but I'll probably use my GT3 for that. I think it's at Thruxton, I could be wrong. So yeah, I was trying to think where we could go. We're now stuck in traffic, which is not great. But where could we go in March, April? Maybe the North Coast 500 in Scotland. Wouldn't mind doing that. I might do that actually. Could film that. We have got a trip to Monaco in sort of March, April time, but that'll be in a GT3. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We have heard it here first. We are going to do that. We're going to go to do the North Coast 500 in the Lotus Emira March, April time, and we'll film it all. And we're still stuck in traffic. But while I am stuck in this traffic jam with no idea why, I'm going to turn on my podcast again, carry on listening to that, and I will speak to you when we're back in the garage. So guys, as you can see, we're back in the garage once again, and the heat is on as it's freezing outside. Back from its work at Stratton, as we've said in the video. We'll be in here now until March, and then it'll be going straight back to Stratton for a service. And then after that, we are going to be taking it to do the North Coast 500 in Scotland. So really looking forward to that. Didn't really get much use out of it this year, or last year, because this video will go out in January. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this. Thanks again to Stratton and Steve at First Class Windscreens for everything they've done. Also had a software update while it was in with Stratton, so it's like new again. I've had this now, it's coming up to its 2-year birthday. I had it since new, and yeah, looking forward to the adventures with it this year. We're going to make sure that we do a lot with it this year. We're going to go to events, we're going to do road trips, we're going to go into Europe. Yeah, we're going to use it. So that is it for now. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you could comment, if you've got a comment, I will reply to them, good or bad. Also, if anyone has got a car they want me to review and feature on a channel, please get in touch. An email has now come up on the screen, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.